I want to see if I can replicate this 80s stereo bass with Karma. Right now, the step sequencer is playing a pattern. If I play a C3 with switch 1 enabled, it sounds like this. Sounds pretty cool. Let me play a C4. I like it. So let's turn that off. It's playing 16th notes, and you can tell because if I go into the AMS mixer, AMS mixer 1 is using LFO4, which is essentially enabled by switch 1. It's using that LFO to reset the amp envelope and also the filter envelope. And I know that LFO4 is traveling at 16th notes. So I want a 16th note pattern. I'm going to be playing, I want it to play 8 16th notes, and those particular notes are 4 C notes, 2 G notes, and then 1 A sharp note. Or sorry, 2 A sharp notes. So 8 notes in total. And let's see if we can mimic that. So right now the pattern is off. Let me go into Karma. I'm going to go into my GE setup, and I'm going to choose an ARP up pattern. It's just one of the first GEs. And then in my GE settings, I'm going to turn the note scale type. I could turn that on here. I kind of like turning it on here, even though it's not 100% necessary. I'm just going to do it anyway. Let me go into my GE real-time parameters and scenes. I only want to focus on the parameters. So this note series note type, it switches this to a kind of pentatonic scale when the switch is on. And then if I go up one more, it does a major scale. And then if I go up one beyond that, it does a chromatic scale. You can find this information actually in the manual. So you can see that 0 is regular, it's just the note series. The note series is, plays the notes as they are entered. Scalic will turn a note into a pentatonic scale, or it just calls it a 5-note scale, I believe. That's what Alex Corby use. So it does specify a 7-note scale. It doesn't say that it's playing a 5-note scale. I believe it can play 6 notes if you play a minor chord, but this isn't really about that. Anyway, we're interested in chromatic, so you don't really have to worry about that. But I did set it to number 3, which is chromatic. So let me turn latch off, Karma on. And now when I play a single note, it'll play chromatically. I want to go ahead and go into my MIDI filter and turn off CCA, which will disable the panning. Cool. So now I am going to play a C5. Yeah, I think I want the pattern to start there. It doesn't really matter where. It's all going to end up being the same in the end. So I want it to play only 8 notes before it resets. Let me go into my, back to the Karma GE. I'll play an octave lower. So let me turn the note range way down. So 8 notes from C would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would be going up to G. There we go. Down more. A little bit lower. Oh. There we go. So note range on 20. Now here's where it becomes kind of like a sequencer. So I'll go into the control tab. I'll put my note map on, I can put it on all. If I have it on, you could have it on just the main, but just in case you start adding some repeats in the Karma GE, might be useful to have it on all. I'll put it on chord track. Now I'm going to go to the note map and do octave replicate. And then, so now I can start with whatever C that I want. I'll go with C3, that's fine. So I want C3 to play C3. I want the next note to play C3. I want the first 4 notes, in fact, to play C3. Yep, D sharp, C3. And then I want the note after that to play a G, 2 Gs in fact. And then I want the last one to play an 2 A sharps. The last 2 to play 2 A sharps. Nice. So now when I play, it doesn't matter where I play on the keyboard. If you don't like how low it's starting, because it does seem to be starting really low, you can go into back to the control page. Oh, it looks like you can't actually transpose it. You can transpose it here. Actually, transpose at -12 for some reason. That's annoying. I guess just because of how they had Karma set up before. There we go. So that's with Karma on. Let me turn Karma off. And then, let's see, can I show when I turn a switch on? Let's go to basic controllers. Yep, I can. So now just the switch 1 is on and Karma is off. Turn switch 1 off, turn Karma on. They literally sound exactly the same, because I mean they're essentially doing the same exact thing. They're resetting the envelopes, just one is doing it with MIDI events, and then the other one is doing it with an LFO, resetting the envelopes. So yeah, cool. That's kind of just a rough way to use Karma as a sort of step sequencer, as like a makeshift step sequencer. You can't tie notes, and I do have a video where I do show you how you can tie notes with the regular step sequencer, which you can't do with Karma as it is. You could do it with Karma software, of course, but just as it is, it's not possible to program. But yeah, thanks for watching.